Yo, what's up, guys? This is a quick review of the Google Mini speaker. It's pretty much Google Assistant in a speaker form. This is by far one of the best electronic gadgets that I ever bought. This is something that I feel like every single house should at least have one because the price right now it's ridiculously low. I mean, we're talking about getting it for like 35 bucks. I believe I actually got mine from Facebook for like $15. So it's no brainer. If you don't have one, get one. I don't care where you are, you really do need one of these. Let me tell you how I actually used my Google Mini. Now, obviously, it comes with the what you're gonna put on the outlet, and you have the Google Mini. It's super simple, and on the back, right, I really love this red logo, and also it does have the Google there, the G. And this is where you turn it on from, right? It does show that little speaker, and you're just gonna turn it on, whatever it is. And once you actually plug this into your outlet, that's all you need. The next thing, I'm actually showing you guys a real example how I actually use my Google Mini in a second. Once you actually receive it, plug it into your wall and download this app called Google Home. You probably heard of it. Download it, and all you need to do, I wonder if I could do this now because I already have it connected to a different device, but all you do really is just download it, and you're gonna select add device, and you're gonna add obviously your Google Mini. It's super simple. Now we're gonna talk about what it actually can do. Now I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff I actually use it for. There's a lot of things that you could do. Let's wait until this downloads. But the first thing I like to do, which is something that I do almost every single day, I hate setting up my alarm on my phone. It takes time. Every time I go to my bed, because I have one of these in my bed, I just ask Google to remind me, to wake me up pretty much at 8 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever time that you actually wake up. And no joke, she reminds you every single time. Now, it's a little bit annoying every time you wake up and the alarm is ringing. You have to be like, all right, damn it, turn the damn phone off, right? Or turn the alarm off. It's something that I always say every time. Like, okay, turn it off, right? You kind of get annoying. It's like you have this, electronic wife constantly telling you to get up now. Yeah, that's something that I use it for. Another thing that I actually use is pretty much calling someone in my contact. Obviously, all of your Google devices, they're able to access your contact information on your phone. So I could be like, all right, go ahead and call my brother. Let's say the amount is something, right? Okay, go ahead and call that person. And it's actually going to call from the speaker, and you could talk with them without having to pull up your phone, which is like something that's like super handy. And the last thing to actually use it for, this one is my favorite, right? Actually, there's two of them. One of them is the TV. So I watch my TV on my living room, and every time I leave the house, sometimes I forget the remote. I can't find where I put my remote, and before I leave, I'll be like, okay, girl, go ahead and turn off the TV. I don't want to say the word Google, otherwise I'm probably gonna trigger a lot of your Google minutes. Yeah, so I could turn my TV off, and also at night, right? Actually, majority of the time I have this tall lamp in my living room, and that's the only light I use. And guess what? That light is connected to my Google Mini. And I could tell her like, go ahead and turn the light on, or at night when I'm going to sleep, I don't like, flicking with the light. I could tell her, go ahead and turn the light off, which is super nice, super simple. I became so spoiled to a point where I don't turn any of my lights. I don't even turn my TV off. What else? Oh yeah, I'm not sure if any of y'all listen to podcasts. That's something that I got very interested in it just recently. And I could be like, let's say I've been playing a podcast from my phone, right? I could be like, go ahead and play the podcast. As long as you say go ahead and play the podcast, it's gonna play from the last place that you actually left off. Now we're actually gonna do a test right now, and we're gonna see how that actually works. On your phone, here is mine actually. As you can see, I have the TV set, and I have like actually two speakers. Okay, this is one of them. I have another one on the living room. All you do is you're just gonna click add. Let me see if I could do that. And you're gonna click set up device. And do you see here where it says, let me see, Google Home Mini, Chromecast, and some other stuff that you could set up. Also, the GE Smart Bulb is pretty much a smart bulb that you could actually hook into your lamp, and you could control everything with your voice. It's super handy. Yeah, so that's all you do. Let me go ahead and go to my living room, and we're actually gonna play a real example right now. All right, guys, so this is my living room. As you can see, I have the TV there, and I have a Google Mini right over there. I'm not sure if you could see it. Right now, I'm gonna go ahead and ask her to turn the TV off, and we're gonna do a couple of different type of example. I'm actually gonna blur the word, turn the TV off.
Sure.
Bam.
Turning off Samsung 7 Series 40.
How awesome is that? It turns us off in almost instantly. It doesn't wait a 2 or 3 second. This is really, really good. Now, let's go ahead and play actually a podcast. Play podcast.
Okay, here's where you stopped and ride the lightning. Tesla Motors Unofficial Podcast, episode 216. V10 rollout begins, plus Cuphead interview.
How cool is
I told
that?
you how to call at the top of this segment, but for now, stay tuned. I'm going to come right back, do the tip of the week, some parting thoughts for you.
Go. Stop. How cool is that, guys? That is something that I admire a lot, and I use it constantly, almost every single time. The TV and obviously setting up my alarm, telling her to play a podcast, especially when I'm in the kitchen or some other place. I feel like this is a small device that every single one of you guys need. If you have any question, you could just ask her, what's the weather like going to be today before you actually leave, especially in winter time. You need to, keep attention how the weather is going to fluctuate throughout the day. But anyway, this was a quick review of the Google Mini. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, go ahead and consider liking, the channel of this video, and subscribe if you want to. That's it, and I'll see you in the next one.